The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
1,
2,
3,
4.
Monster movie.
Fun time, go! Monster movie.
Fun time, go. Monster
Movie.
fun time.
Go!
Monster movie. Fun time, go.
With Precious D and Honeybee.
Fun time, go!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, welcome to Monster Movie Fun Time Go. 31 Days of Horror. Mars Needs Movies. This season we are talking about movies of alien invasions, incursions, infiltrations, and visitations. And my guests today are Matt and goddammit Travis from the Last Picture Show podcast. That's the current title, isn't it?
Final Picture Show podcast.
Final Picture Show.
Yes, last
Okay.
podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Well, well, that doesn't make any sense.
Thank you.
Final, final podcast on the left. I don't know.
That was probably already taken as well.
No, there's a last podcast on the left, so I thought.
Oh, I'm
you could be
familiar
the
with
final.
those gentlemen.
Can be the final podcast on the left.
Be very
Legal-
specific about it.
Legally distinct podcast on the left.
We aim to be the Italian ripoff of everyone else, which is
yeah.
pretty much what we talk about, by the way. Shameless plug. If you ever want to hear two grown men talk a lot about New Zealand and Australia and Italy movies, specific ones about the end of the world, that's what we do every week. There you go.
Yep. So today we're talking about an invasion movie, Mars Attacks, based on a series of Topps trading cards.
Yeah.
I think that's got to be no, not unique. Garbage Pail Pail Kids.
There's also
I guess-
like Battleship.
They were stickers and cards.
Mhm.
I think they were both cards
Yeah.
and stickers. But
You
yeah,
can make a
that falls in
movie
the
out of
same
anything.
category. Battleship was based on a game, though, a board
Yeah,
game.
yeah. Well, but I mean, just meant like in terms of like just the most
Oh, yeah,
insane things you could
Yes.
build. Like, how do you make a movie out of Battleship? It's
Right.
Oh
Well,
man, Matt.
I
we need
mean,
to make
I would have
we need to
thought.
make the Operation game
Yeah,
or movie. I mean, like based on the
Yeah.
game.
I would have thought that the Battleship movie would be set in World War II. That would have made some sense, but no.
Nope. Aliens.
It's aliens, so we're going to spin this off into an ongoing thing, so we will get to Battleship. Though I will
Nice.
say it's a terrible movie, but the one thing I did like, the aliens fire these sort of bomb grenade looking things, and they're cylinders with like a smaller cylinder sticking out of them, and I was like, well, that's a weird design, and then I realized they're the pegs from the
Yep.
game.
They really pegged it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They had to find a way to incorporate it somehow.
Yeah, so I thought that was just hilarious that somebody involved in this production was like, God damn it, we got to tie it to this game somehow.
You know,
I think there may have
sometimes-
also been a slight element of not exactly knowing where the other ship was, which of course is the main element of the game.
Oh yeah.
it's true.
So
It is a relative guessing game, but once you figured out one, it kind of just solves itself.
yeah. So, anyway, Mars Attacks from 1996, directed by Tim Burton, written by Jonathan Gems. 106 minutes in color in English. Budget was somewhere between 80 to 100 million. I think it was 80 to make, 20 to promote. Box office 101.4 million, so not the best turnaround.
No, but
it
would become a cult movie.
Oh yeah.
Which is cold comfort to the accounting department.
Mm-hmm.
I was just in Spirit Halloween today, and there's some Mars Attacks shit in there. Not in full costumes,
cool.
but some doodads, some things.
I can see it.
There was a magnet. There was a little, I guess it meant to be a candle holder. It's like a circular piece of metal, a cylindrical piece of metal with little pictures cut out of it. Last year I saw a big ass expensive ray gun from Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
And I think an alien head in a jar. I didn't see those this year.
Makes sense.
They're both very overpriced.
Oh yeah.
It stars everybody.
I was about to say everyone.
Not
name
since
someone.
It is not since It's a Mad, 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 Mad World that somebody has tried to cram this many known celebrities into a movie.
I was genuinely trying to think of another movie, and like either that or Cannonball Run 2 or something.
Cannonball Run 2, yeah.
Oh wait, that's maybe not very known, but that's my kind of ensemble cast.
Yeah, Mad World is the one that I was thinking of.
Definitely.
Because let's put everybody in it.
Like the Three Stooges are in it just for one shot, just standing there as firemen while a building.
Honestly, probably the Avengers movies are getting to that point where it's like just put everybody in it. Everybody, everybody gets to be a hero.
But definitely in Mad Mad World, they were trying to make just every single person that you see in the movie was somebody. Yeah, and that's pretty close to what they do here.
Oh yeah.
So let's run through this cast. Jack Nicholson is in it. Jack Nicholson's in it twice as James Dale, president of the U.S., and Art Land, a sleazy casino owner.
One of my favorite Nicholson performances. I love him in this.
Oh, absolutely.
He's so good.
Glenn Close as First Lady Marcia Dale, Annette Bening as Barbara Land, Pierce Brosnan as Professor Donald Kessler, just brosnaning it up. Fucking smoking a pipe. Well, putting a pipe in his
James
mouth.
Bond.
Well, he was very much the connection to like 50s with his scientist role. Like
yes.
Oh, nails it. Yeah.
Absolutely nails it. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Danny DeVito as a rude gambler. He's called. Martin Short as White House Press Secretary Jerry Ross. Sarah Jessica Parker as Natalie Lake. Michael J. Fox as Jason Stone, Rod Steiger as General Decker, Tom Jones as himself.
Not unusual.
Disney princess.
Yeah.
Tom Jones. Just
beautiful. Lucas Haas as Richie Norris. Natalie Portman as first daughter Taffy Dale. Jim Brown as Byron Williams. Lisa Marie as Martian Girl, and Sylvia Sidney as Florence Norris. It also includes Jodan Baker and Oron Jones.
I was going to say, you left out some good ones there. Pam Grier, Jack Black.
Jack Black. Before now, I don't know if he was the Jack Black at that point. He might have just been.
No, he was still thin Jack Black. He doesn't become Jack Black until he gets fatter.
Jack Black.
I'm saying he may not have been. He might have just
what was he in before this? Airborne? Is that for anybody but me?
No, I was going to say, literally, me and my wife watched this, and we had this discussion about Airborne, and I was like, awesome. We both like, because my wife was like, no, he had been in Can't Hardly Wait already, and I was like, no. Can't Hardly Wait comes out like 2 or 3 years after this. He still has like 60 pounds to gain and become far more obnoxious. Like,
there's not a single nonsense sound in his performance in this.
That's right.
That's true. Give him time.
Let's see. Well, he had already been in a fair amount of things, but I feel like he's like one of the lesser known people to slip into the casting here.
He's like Seth Green, where he's like in these small roles in like all these little movies. When you go back and look at his IMDb, where he's just like,
Speaking of Airborne.
he was in that. Yeah, Seth Green. Yeah, I know. That's why I called it.
Sorry, all roads lead to Airborne with me. Sorry about that.
Okay, Christina Applegate, who I didn't notice at all.
Same.
Well, there's a scene where she's playing Jack Black's girlfriend, and when they're saying goodbye to him on the bus, I was like, why does the girlfriend keep turning her face away from the camera? I can't tell who it is. And it was Christina Applegate, but that's why I couldn't recognize her. Pam Grier is Louise Byron's ex-wife, and his children are Janice Rivera plays his assistant Cindy. What? Was that the
showgirl?
Dance girl? The showgirl? Yeah, because I was like, I don't recognize her at all. So
no.
Ray J and Brandon Hammond. As
Ray J. I recognized him.
Yeah.
Of Kim Kardashian porn fame.
Oh, Lord.
Really?
One and the same.
Jerzy Skolimowski as Dr. Ziegler. He's the guy that develops the translator. John Roselles as Stone's supervisor. Michael Riley Burke and Valerie Wildman play fellow reporters. Steve Valentine is a TV director. Paul Winfield and Enrique Castillo play General Casey and the Hispanic colonel who greet the aliens in Nevada. And Frank Welker of Scooby-Doo fame plays the voices of the Martians. We love Frank Welker here on the podcast.
I don't think he's credited, but I think Rob Buckingham is one of the Congress people, and it gets killed.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in a bunch of shit in the 50s too.
Don't think I know him, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah. So there we go. That is a hell of a cast.
Yeah.
Most of whom get killed.
Yep. Gots to.
And it's a real toss up who's gonna get it first. So guys, thoughts, feelings, deep emotions on Mars Attacks.
Oh, I love this movie. This is the first time I saw this movie. This immediately was like, oh, this is my shit, and it has maintained my shit for years afterwards. And more recently on our podcast, shameless plug, we have been in the 50s talking about end of the world movies, and this being like a love letter to 50 sci-fi. After watching a lot of 50 sci-fi recently, this was like just perfect for me, because I was like, oh yeah. I get all the little allusions and little references they're making everywhere, and I was like, love it in even more ways now. So yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. This was just Tim. I was such a Tim Burton fan when I was younger, and still am. But this was just right up my alley. Colors with the 50s references. I loved it.
Yeah, this is my second favorite Tim Burton movie.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
What's your first?
Ed Wood is my favorite Tim Burton movie. I love Ed Wood.
Yeah.
It's such a good movie.
I think my favorite is Pee-wee's Big Adventure. It's
awesome.
Yeah.
Masterclass in screenwriting, which is not Tim Burton's part in the film, but I often use it to compare and contrast with Edward Scissorhands on how to and how not to write a screenplay.
Oh.
I like it.
In Edward Scissorhands, okay, so you give your protagonist a clear goal, and then you put obstacles in the way of the goal. Yeah. And that's what they do in Pee-wee. And they didn't know what they're doing, so they bought a book on screenwriting, and that's what it told them to do. So that's what they did. Everything he does in that movie is in service to his goal. Edward Scissorhands, nobody has a goal. Nobody does anything to achieve a goal. Nobody accidentally achieves their goal. They just all start out vaguely discontented. And by the end of the movie, the only change is that they're aware that they are vaguely discontented. They all go back to their corners. Nobody gains anything. Nobody learns anything. Nobody even really loses anything. They just now know that they're discontented.
Anthony Michael Hall dies.
It's a little. It's a little.
I forgot that.
It's a little.
I forgot that part.
Slice of life. I love
Slice of life.
Slice.
Anyway, I guess people have clear goals in this one, which is survive the Martian attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in Annette Bening's case, embrace. Well, I mean, originally.
Yeah. Some of them managed to do it. Oops, let me put on Do Not Disturb. Now, this is a straight up invasion movie. It's a War of the Worlds, but the Martians are not defeated by the smallest of creatures that God in his wisdom put on this earth. They are defeated by, I don't know, the most talented of creatures that God in his wisdom put on this earth.
I'm with it.
They are defeated by Slim Whitman music, who was on the charts in the UK longer than Elvis or the Beatles.
Wow.
Slim Whitman, despite his his dubious popularity, was a bit of a joke at this point in time because of he'd been a recording artist for a long time, but sometime in the 80s he got the idea to make his own commercial and sell his albums on television.
Oh.
So whether or not you were a fan of Slim Whitman, you were very much aware of who he was because of these ubiquitous television commercials. So by the time this movie came out, I think those had kind of gone away, but everybody had a memory of them. And no doubt the grandmother had ordered these albums.
Apparently a shared memory.
Television. Yeah.
Because I was doing research so I was watching this, and I've seen it enough times that I'm looking at my phone and doing like background stuff, trying to see like any information I didn't know about this movie. And watching it this time, I discovered that apparently the Howard Stern, before he was doing his own show, when he was just doing kind of like a more simple radio show with a partner back in the 70s, they had a little skit that they did where the aliens invaded and they were defeated by Slim Whitman.
Oh.
And so whenever he saw the movie, and he was like, that's like,
what the fuck?
Did you take my idea? Like, just like confusion. Never sought legal thing or anything like that. But eventually, the story ends that Tim Burton was on his show once Howard Stern got more established, and he was like, "Hey, so we both had this idea," and he was just like, "Yeah, you should have fucking sued me." Like,
that's the thing. Every now and then you get, two Robin Hood movies in a year, or two King Arthur movies in a year, or something. They both were in development independently, and the idea that Slim Whitman might drive off alien invaders because of his distinctive yodeling. I guess two people could independently come up with that idea.
Yeah. Especially if they were getting inundated with it.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
It might be a thing that they were like, this would definitely be something, a shared memory that we had. But yeah, I thought
never let it be said, I'm not a big fan of that yodeling. I like it. So I'll be safe.
Yeah, this was based on a series of trading cards, as we said, which told a story that I guess you could only fully experience if you collected the entire set of trading cards.
Catch them all.
I think they might have been later reprinted in comic book form. I'm not sure. And the Martians are invading because their planet is going to blow up. So there's apparently a peaceful faction that wants to find another way, but they are not listened to. And so there's a lot of very graphic art. It was really popular with kids, but apparently some of the art was, it's pretty graphic in this movie. It's cartoonish, but people get blown up and turned into skeletons and their flesh melts off.
Well, apparently they were originally going to be a lot more graphic. Like they were going to have people sliced up and stuff like that, and but they said no, you can't do that.
So eventually the Earth counterattacks, but gets off of Mars before it blows up, and they win the day.
Hell yeah.
Without Slim Whitman. So.
He would become more culturally relevant.
Yeah. In this movie, we also get some weird experiments on Sarah Jessica Parker and her dog.
Yeah.
And Pierce Brosnan. For no apparent reason, they switch her head with her dog's head.
There's no explanation. Oh, and also Michael J. Fox's hand, they reanimate it.
Oh, yeah. Because he's... These humans are so stupid, except for Ron Steiger, who's like, they're invading, kill them all. They want to make peace, but after the Martians shoot them and kill a bunch of people the first time, they don't learn their lesson, and they meet with them a second time. And even a third time. Jack Nicholson tries to make peace a third time.
Yeah.
And gets shot. But during the first attack, the news is there. It's an outdoor. They're going to land, and we're going to meet them and greet them. And Michael J. Fox and not Sarah Michelle Gellar. What's her name?
Yes, the other Sarah Jessica Parker. Sarah
Jessica Parker.
The other
Sarah Jessica.
that's another
Three-named
named actress starts with Sarah. I didn't even make that connection.
Jessica Parker and Michael J. Fox are reporters who are maybe kind of involved, sort of, and they start crawling towards each other, and she reaches out and grabs his hand, and then it comes back with no body attached to it. So,
yeah. One of the last Michael J. Fox movies you would see for a little while. I think after this is when his kind of problem started kind of becoming a little bit more severe. Because I don't really. I think the next thing I saw him in was Scrubs. I was a huge Back to the Future fan. I said there was one of those things as a kid where I was trying to find more Michael J. Fox movies, and then you kind of realize at a certain point they just kind of stop, and then it's okay, now I learning what happened to him and everything.
I think he thought he was going to just keep making Stuart Little movies, but those kind of dried up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I kind of like the Stuart Little movies. They're not too bad.
Well,
they're not. But he could have done a lot of voice work. He did some voice work, but
there was that Disney movie he was in that. It was kind of like a underrated little Disney movie. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Atlantis.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's definitely has a cult following.
Yeah.
It's because good.
There's some people that I think Disney's Atlantis is their sexual awakening.
Oh no.
So, yeah.
Oh dear.
Either Milo or the hot Atlantean girl.
All right, you know what? Get it.
Yeah.
Well, not the Italian demolition guy?
No.
Oh, did I just out myself on that one? Shit.
Oh man. Any other favorite parts or parts that bug you? You guys want to cover?
Oh man, so many parts. This movie is so full. It's jam packed with stuff. I like that it's 30 minutes into the movie of just developing all of these characters, basically, getting us a little more familiar with them before the aliens ever land. Mm-hmm. So I like that. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, I enjoy pretty much every part of this movie. The Jack Nicholson stuff, his two characters are both very funny, especially his role as the president, and it's just just going through the variations of 50s caricatures of presidents that are present in a lot of those movies are very fun to see him go through kind of the rigmarole of all that. And I love Pierce Brosnan in this movie. I think he's my favorite character. He's just he's the best.
He's great in everything.
Yeah. I'm just happy to see Joe Don Baker though myself. I'm a huge Joe Don Baker fan.
They were in 2 James Bond movies together.
That's right.
Joe Don Baker is in a third pre-Brosnan Bond movie.
Yep.
So
God, I love Joe Don Baker.
You know what? He might be. He and Judi Dench could possibly be the only ones that. Well, apart from Q&M, of course, it spanned multiple bonds.
Yeah.
But I think the character of Blofeld does, but not the same actor.
No.
But Joe Don Baker and Judi Dench spanned multiple bonds.
Oh.
I also realized in this movie that so Natalie Portman, if this movie had been made in earlier in the 90s, Natalie Portman's character would have been played by Winona Ryder, and if it was made today, it would be played by Jenny Ortega, because Tim Burton only knows how to write one type of female character. It seems or direct one type of female character, which is a precocious, very literate gothy girl, and that's all he can do.
Yeah. And with a mother that's concerned about redecorating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It happened again in this movie.
I completely forgot Natalie Portman was in this movie when I watched it
Yes.
this time. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. It's one of those. She's been in so many movies that I forget that, like, her career didn't start with just Leon the Professional and then skip to Star Wars. That she did other things in between. It's like, oh yeah, Mars Attacks. That's one I forgot.
And apparently she becomes the interim president at the end of the movie or something.
That's how that happens. Yeah. Yeah.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? Easy. With the new Galaxy Watch 8, sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
ABC Wednesdays, Shifting Gears is back.
He has arisen.
Tim Allen and Kat Dennings return in television's #1 new comedy.
What?
With a star-studded premiere including Jenna Elfman, Nancy Travis, and...
Hey, buddy!
A big home improvement reunion.
Welcome.
Oh, boy.
That guy's a tool.
Shifting Gears, new Wednesdays, 8, 7 Central on ABC, and stream on Hulu.
That's how that process goes down eventually.
Things are kind of torn up by the end of the movie. And then Lucas Haas and his grandma discover the Slim Whitman thing and go around town broadcasting it, go to a radio station, and I guess somehow the word spreads because then we see the military doing it and everything. And
well, I think they're playing the radio.
Yeah, they just maybe turn on.
Yeah, they just have the radio on, and so everybody's just running around with radios.
So
like
somehow it gets back to what's left of the government, who was responsible for this. So at the end, we see Natalie Portman on the steps of the rubble of I guess the Capitol or the White House, one of those, the Capitol, I think. And she and some surviving military guys, and I love this part, a mariachi band playing the national anthem, which is how it should always be played.
Hell yeah.
That's how it should
be played.
They she's awarding them the Congressional Medal of Honor, which is the highest civilian honor, and I'm like, but don't you need a Congress to bestow that?
No, he is acting king in that moment.
I don't know.
Apparently.
And I know the president themselves puts the Presidential Medal of Honor on a person. I don't know who normally bestows the Congressional Medal of Honor. If it's
in the name, Congressional.
Yeah,
I did. That is literally. This is me figuring that out.
Yes, I believe Congress actually votes on that, and I assume it would be the majority leader of the Senate that does it, but I don't know that for certain. So somebody Google.
They were all wiped out.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman left.
I wonder if George Lucas saw Natalie Portman here as a leader or whatever, or like a de facto leader, and he's like, "Yeah, that's going to continue. I'm going to make this a thing." Like, she's going to be the queen of an entire planet.
Well, I just tried to Google it, and all I see is the Medal of Honor, which is an Armed Forces decoration. Well, what the fuck? See also. Nope. How about I Google highest civilian honor? And the show comes to a screeching halt.
Phil Gap here. We also didn't mention fucking Lucas Haas, Leonardo DiCaprio's bestie, who just shows up in a bunch of other Leonardo DiCaprio movies randomly. Inception. J. Edgar.
So there is the Presidential Medal of Freedom and the Congressional Gold Medal, which are the highest civilian honors.
So
young
what is
Barron
it we've
Trump
always
should
heard
take
of?
notes. This is how he becomes president. Everyone goes. Here's your pass.
Each medal is custom designed and struck by the U.S. Mint. You don't have to be a citizen to get it.
Hell yeah!
Doesn't tell me who actually hangs it around your neck though. All right.
You know who else was in this movie that I really like? Brian Haley. I love Brian Haley. He was the Secret Service guy.
Okay.
The one that was like the buzz cut, blonde headed dude, like square jaw dude.
Okay.
He's
you can't come this way because there's a tour. That guy?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a comedian. I always really liked his stuff back in the 90s.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he never really took off, and that's a shame because I always liked him.
Well, maybe he can bounce back. Maybe he joined the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
Oh God! Oh no!
And on that note, though,
there goes all my heroes.
Oh man! All right, so I think that's about it for Mars Attacks.
Mars Attacks,
which does end on Tom Jones, Disney princess, surrounded by.
Absolutely, he's comes out of the cave that he's been hiding with. Who's he hiding with? Annette Bening?
Maybe I don't know if anybody was with him. Maybe that might just be me.
No, they came out together.
Okay.
Because he fled in the airplane.
Yeah, that's right.
With
and all these animals
Annette
come
Bening
out.
and the chorus girl, I think, were both with him.
Yeah.
And the animals come out and land on him.
Just surround him. Like what is this?
Starts, but this there's no what do you call it, diegetic source of the song. So apparently he just starts grooving to the song in his mind.
Yeah.
But we're hearing it because when you're Tom Jones, that's just playing for you in your mind at all times.
No, but that would make sense, honestly.
So yeah, we don't end on a Slim Whitman song. I would like to have ended on Tom Jones covering a Slim Whitman song or vice versa, but
oh yeah,
but we don't get that. But it's a fine ending. Tom Jones is always a good idea. So, on a scale of 1 to 5 flying saucers, how many flying saucers are you going to give Mars Attacks?
Ooh, gotta go with 5. I gotta, because it's got every actor you can't miss. Like it's got something for everyone. So, and it's Tim Burton, and it's just great. It's just great fun. It's great to look at. I'm going 5.
I like it. Just to be contrarian, 4.
I'm too easy to please, I think.
I'll go ahead and give it 5. I was thinking of 4.5, but no, I'll give it 5.
Oh, did I sell you?
Yeah. No, I just thought since he gave it 4 and you gave it 5, I could give it 4.5. But no, I'll go ahead and commit to the full 5. So there we go, folks. We'll be back tomorrow with another in our 31 Days of Horror. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe and rate and review us wherever you're listening, and consider checking out our Patreon. And check out my guest's show as well. Are you guys on all the things? You on Spotify and Apple and all that stuff?
Yeah, we're Final Picture Show podcast on all the things. YouTube and then Spotify, Apple, Amazon, all the corporate shilling, all of it.
There'll be links to that in the show notes. So, thanks for joining us. Until next time, I've been Precious D. Excuse me. Until next time, I've been Precious D. My guests have been Matt and goddammit Travis. Remember to keep watching the skies. We won't see you, but you will hear us next time on Monster Movie Fun Time Go. You've been listening to Monster Movie Fun Time Go. If you enjoyed the show, please consider rating and reviewing us on your podcasting platform of choice. You can leave us a message and find links to all our things at mmftg.com.